Lawyers in the Library is all about giving people easier access to legal advice and helpful resources right where they are. Joining us today to talk about it is Jake Partee and attorneys Kelly Gerardo and Kayla Hickey from Butler, Gerardo, and Meister PC. Welcome back. It's a pleasure to have all three of you here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Now, I know this isn't the first time you guys have had this event.
Yes.
So let's talk about the success of the previous one as the organizer, and then you all's experience as the attorneys who participated.
Yes, so success for this event has been ongoing. The attorneys continue to see their clients at the library. All of our clients that have taken part in this program, they have taken our survey. They have nothing bad to say about this program, so I'm glad that the program is thriving in Central Illinois. We're bringing back the program in the fall, and then we'll be doing more around Lawyers in the Library. Shortly, we'll be announcing some more things. So
this is a great resource.
Yes.
So for you two, being able to talk to people and have these short, free consultations, what has it been like for you all?
Okay, it's been great. It's our second year doing this program, and it seems we get more clients every single year. It seems like we're now expanding to Morton. We weren't in Morton last year,
Wow.
so having or being able to afford this opportunity to anyone who needs it in the area is great.
That is great. So I know you both, would you like to answer that question also?
Oh, I was going to say the same thing. It's growing. It seems like each event gets bigger and bigger, and we're able to see more clients. So it's been a success, and we're excited about it.
And you're from Kentucky, right?
Yes.
I love the accent. Okay, so who exactly should be attending? Because you two specialize in family law, right? But that's not the only things or the only topics that people can expect to talk about here, right?
well, this session that these ladies will be doing on April 23rd is strictly family law. So
Okay,
it'll be
great.
divorce, child support, child custody, all of those things under family law umbrella, and then more sessions to come for criminal and personal injury. So.
Okay. Perfect. I love that you have it separated. It kind of makes
Yes.
it easier for people who are looking. That way they don't have to wait in a line for particular lawyers specializing in certain areas.
Right.
We decided
Correct.
to dedicate a session just to family law, so that way those people that are in those areas
Yeah.
feel a little bit more comfortable to come out and meet with the lawyers and talk about their
Smart.
problems.
Smart. So in
Yeah.
family law, what are some of the most common questions you get, and in what specific area?
So I will say with Lawyers in the Library, we have a lot coming in with regard to orders of protection. So we've seen a lot of questions about orders of protection, domestic violence, and things like that. And then, of course, just basic custody issues. We see a lot of that as well.
And these are heavy topics, right?
They
So
are.
what's the atmosphere like when people come and they're having these conversations?
I mean, they're definitely difficult topics to discuss, but we try to bring that persona that, hey, it's okay, you can talk to us about this. You know, we're here for you. We're not here against you. We're here to help you. So, we try to have somewhat of a laid-back atmosphere, but professional also.
Nice, nice. So what's something that, so let's say once the session is over, they ask questions and you guys answer it. What do they walk away with?
So our hope is that they walk away with some knowledge on how to handle the case on their own, and some resources. We like to provide resources for, legal forms they can find online, if there's specific additional legal aid they need. And we have also had clients come in and retain us as their attorney afterwards. So that happens as well.
Great. Jake, have you heard any feedback from people who've participated and benefited from
Yes,
this?
but same thing she said. We've heard the same thing they've retained. So it's great to see that the people are actually, making those connections and getting the help they need.
Absolutely, and it's great that you guys are providing this because we know your services are not free full time.
Yes.
So having the opportunity to have these conversations and have it provided, it means a lot to people. I'm
Yeah.
sure it does.
Yes, and all three of us, we agree we're people, so
Yeah.
we like to
People,
help
people. Amazing, amazing. One more time, the information for those who are looking to participate.
Yes, so it'll be at the Morton Public Library on Wednesday, April 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that is free. You can either register online or fill out a form the day of at the library and meet with one of the lawyers. If you have any questions, they can always call us at 309-981-7233.
Well, Jake, Kelly, Kayla, thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you have another successful event.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Of course. If you or someone you know would like to join us on In the Know, just head to 25newsnow.com, follow the features tab to In the Know, and you can submit the form there.